Hi guys, you're watching Cardz TV, and today we're going to make card number 3 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series. I kind of went crazy. I'm using 4 cartridges on today's card. I used Doodle Charms, the Artiste cartridge, Winter Woodland, and Elegant Edges. And the papers that I used came from this Recollections Sugar Plum paper pad. Some cute papers in here. I think this one may have been from last Christmas. And for the sentiment, we're going to do the inside of the card too. For the front of the card, we're going to use the Cardz TV Very Merry stamp set. And we'll be using Sending Love at Christmas. And then for the inside, we'll be using the Cardz TV Home for Christmas stamp set, and we're going to use Happy Holidays. I've got a couple of layers and a border that I'm going to put on this card, and I'll have all the dimensions and the supplies that I used at the end of the video. But we'll be using a craft card base, and this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. And then I've got a red mat, a diagonal striped mat, and this has got 2 shades of green, red, white, and a little bit of that craft color in there. I'm going to layer these 2 together to go on the front. And then this little border piece is going to go right down here at the bottom. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's red with little tiny polka dots in it. And that's going to go pretty close to the bottom, and this is where I'm going to put my sentiment. So I'm going to take my ATG gun and get all of these layers on the front of my card. Now I've got all my layers ready. Now from the Doodle Charms cartridge, I decided I wanted to use this little mailbox right here on page 87. And I've gone ahead and cut it out and put it together. I cut the back of the little mailbox out of gray. This part is white, and then here's the little flag out of red. Now what I did for the post, I just cut a piece of craft cardstock, and this is like, I think, 3/4 of an inch. No, this is 1/2 inch wide by 1 3/4 inches long. And I ran this through my Cuttlebug wood grain embossing folder, so it would have a little bit of a wood grain look to it. And then I took some Tim Holtz tea dye distress ink and just went over that to bring that embossing out so it looks like a little wooden post. And I've just got the little mailbox attached to the post, and then I've got the whole thing on 1 thickness of foam tape. Now this little letter is on page 86, right there. I cut that out of some ivory cardstock, and I just didn't like this little heart. It was so wonky looking. So I just took a little heart punch that I had, and I just punched a heart out of some red paper and put on there, and I tucked the little letter underneath the white part of the mailbox. And I don't know if you can see it, but I went crazy with Wink of Stella. I got a new one because my other one was used up, and it really came out and put lots and lots of glitter on there. Now, you see the holly and the berries on there, and let me show you where they are. They're in the Winter Woodland cartridge, and you'll find the holly with the berries on page 41. So I cut this one right here, and then the little red berries, put those together. I also put Wink of Stella on them, and I wanted the veins of the outside edge of the holly to stand out. I hope you can see that. So I took this Jelly Roll, I think, yeah, Clear Stardust pen, and just went over the inside of it to look like veins in the holly, and then I just traced around the outside edge, and it's got lots of gold glitter to it. Love that. And I just put that on my little mailbox because we like to decorate our mailboxes at Christmas, don't we guys? So I'll have the sizes that I used. Whoops, for the holly and the berries and the letter and the mailbox at the end of the video. Now, I wanted a mat to put my little mailbox on. So this is where I pulled out my Elegant Edges cartridge, and on page 37, this is a stamp, or the shape of a stamp. So I cut the shadow out of red, and then the oblong out of this cute red, white, and green polka dot paper. I'm going to get this adhered together. I'm going to put this on some foam tape, and then I'll put my little mailbox on there and get this centered right here on the front of my card. Loving that. So cute. Now you're thinking, okay, she used one more cartridge, the Artiste cartridge. You're right, I did. I used it to cut this banner out right here because I wanted to have that Sending Love at Christmas from the Cardz TV Very Merry set. And here it is right here. And I'm going to have a quick tip for you in a couple of days, guys, and tell you how to bend your stamps and get them on the block so that they'll come out just right on your little banners. So I'll have that up for you in a couple of days. But I stamped this with Memento Tuxedo Black ink. This is on 1 thickness of foam tape. I'm going to add that right down here. And I've got one more little piece of that holly with the berries, and I've outlined it and put Wink of Stella on the berries, and I'm going to add that right there. I love the way that looks. It's so Christmassy with all the red and green. I just love it, and all the sparkle. So I'm going to get all this adhered down, and then we'll do the inside of the card. Here's the front of the card, all adhered down. Love that. Now we're going to do the inside. And I've cut several mats. I've got a red mat, another striped mat. Let me get these lined up and I'll show you how they're going. Right there. Then another red mat to go behind the white sentiment mat. And I took some Memento Tuxedo Black ink and went ahead and stamped Happy Holidays, and that's from the Cardz TV Home for Christmas stamp set. That's going to go right there on the stripe. Then I've got some more holly, and yes, I went crazy with the bling on this one too. Couldn't help myself. That's on 1 thickness of foam tape, and that's going to go right there. And then I have a little leaf, another holly leaf, that I'm going to put right down there. And that's also on 1 thickness of foam tape. And then that leaves you all this room in here to write an additional sentiment or a greeting. So I'll get this stuck down, and when we come back, we'll take a look at card number 3 in the 12 Days of Christmas Card series. Here's the card all finished, guys, and I don't know why, but this little card just makes me happy. Love the Christmassy colors, red and green and white. I love the sparkle on it. And I love the thought of getting Christmas cards. I know we all love to send Christmas cards, and we love to get Christmas cards. So here's the front, Sending Love at Christmas. And here's the inside, all finished, Happy Holidays. I think it turned out really cute. Thank you so much for coming by today, guys, for card number 3 in the 12 Days of Christmas Card series. And I hope you'll join me on Tuesday for Tuesdays with Expression. Remember to live your dash with love, guys. And I'll see you again soon. Bye now.